The recipient of a special award this year is the Occupational Health Internship Program, or OHIP. We're going to have a short video on that, and I'm going to introduce Kevin Riley from UCLA, Losh. Is it Losh or Losh? Losh. He's going to give a brief introduction to the bill.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just by way of introduction, I just want to let you know that this is the 10th anniversary of the OHIP program this summer, the Occupational Health Internship Program. In honor of that 10th anniversary, we've worked on a short film to highlight a lot of the work that the OHIP interns and staff do. And I just want to recognize Angel Bernados, who's in the room. He's actually working for us right now. He's taking photographs. Angel was a graduate student at UCLA in the film school. He's now on faculty in the film school at Howard University, and he's the director of the film. So enjoy.
Without the strategic vision, the hard work, and the perseverance of Gail Bateson, OHIP would not be possible. Thank you.
I'm going to be calling up other people up here because this has really been an incredible labor of love involving probably at least half of you who are sitting here in the audience. A lot of us come up with good ideas, but then getting them off the ground is really the challenging part. And I had really a tremendous amount of help doing that. So I'm going to mostly give acknowledgments and a couple of quick examples to keep it short because of the video. But I'd like Kathy Kirkland and Ingrid Dennis from AOEC to come up, and Bob and Diane Bush from LOHP. Some reports program started because many of us got our first exposure to occupational health in the 70s and 80s, working directly with either the oil, chemical, and atomic workers with Tony Mazzocchi, or with an internship program that was started at Montefiore. And that's how we all kind of learned this. And we started, as many of you who know Tony, he never looked back. But the one thing he was so proud of was all the people who had gone on to make careers and make really significant contributions in the field of health and safety. So kind of towards the end of his life, he got a grant from NIOSH to do oral histories, and we started interviewing people and finding out the stories behind how we all, where people ended up and what impact the internship had on them. And the second half of the story that I kind of figured out was that not only did we all often come because we heard Tony speak on our campuses throughout the country, but somebody brought Tony to the campuses. And here I have to acknowledge Dave Wegman, who brought many students. And the idea for the internship program really also started at APHA, and on one of these side conversations in the hall that I had with Chuck Levenstein around 2001, who said we need to start a new internship program, and he gave me some seed money to bring together all the former interns and to talk about how the new internship program should come. So I'd like to have, at this point, everybody who was either a former intern or involved in the earlier 70s and 80s internship program or who came to that meeting that we had in 2002 to stand. The former intern. Shout out to Dave Pavlicek, who was one of the key people that volunteered for many years in that. Who have been involved in the newer program either as site sponsors or academic mentors or the students themselves, or who've been given their time when they've been called to do a key informant interview, that kind of thing, with a whole new crop of interns. you could please stand. Quite a few of you. And then final thanks to the funders. Many of you have heard about when you've come to hear our different talks. So just a couple of things that I wanted to point out that kind of goes in addition to what we heard the students say. As you can tell, it's been a very transformative experience for many of the students, but it's had some other important impacts. One thing we consciously decided to do in developing a new model for the internship program was to really try to increase the diversity in our profession. And I think OHIP has been really successful in that. We've had, of our students, over 2/3 of them have been people of color, and 85% of our students have been fluent in a second language. And that has given us enormous capacity to not only go into the unions, but also into some of the low-wage worker centers where the people that we want to interact with need people that can talk to them. So that's been really important, whether there's the warehouse workers, domestic workers, fork truck drivers, taxi cab workers, and so on. And then just one little quick anecdote, because there are many, is that I think what OHIP has also done is, besides doing the traditional projects with unions, where it's pretty easy to get worksite access and access to talk to workers, which are two of our big themes, is that we've been able to kind of open the door for a lot of worker centers who have been, up to that point, primarily concerned about wage theft and wages and hours. And we've been really able to push them into the whole new area of working conditions. And so some of these groups that have never done anything around health and safety got their OHIP students, and their eyes were kind of opened up, and now they've really integrated health and safety much more into a lot of their campaigns. And just one quick example of that is the Chinese Progressive Association out in San Francisco was one of those wage theft groups. And we had some interns go in there and document a lot of the hazards. And it actually led to a 5-year research project with the Labor Occupational Health Project. But a really exciting and tangible thing that came out of that, by insisting that the workers get into the workplace, but not having a union to get them in, we decided to partner with the city and county inspectors that go in and give the restaurants their certification. And they got in there and saw the workplace, and we developed this new relationship with them. And as a result, a couple of years later, they decided that when they go out and inspect restaurants, they would start asking them to show proof of the workers' comp insurance policy. And so they did that routinely throughout the city, and they got over 115 companies that previously had not had workers' comp insurance to sign up because they had to do it in order to get their permit to keep operating as a restaurant. Just one small example, if you want to hear more, especially around the role of the OHIP students in the warehouse campaign. We've got this issue. I think it's also available free online. Somebody else can tell you how to get that. So thank you very much.